Hello, Pat Skeets here from meandmycricut.com. Today I'm going to do an album share, and this is a travel scrapbook from Mexico, Los Cabos. We went to a destination wedding there, and so we were there for a week, and the wedding was only one day of it, so this is the rest of the week. I did scrapbook the wedding. It's in a different album. So, to begin with, you'll find this at my website. There's a link below. It's in Travel Scrapbook number 14, Los Cabos, Baha, Mexico. All right, so let's start. So I did have this very Mexican paper. So I cut it here, and then this brick was the rest, so I turned it, and I put it along there as a background, and then I had this blanket looking paper here, so it was kind of perfect for this page. I also had this title. It's a sticker type thing. I guess it came with those. And then I used some Mexican money that I had left over from the trip, so I stuck that in here as ephemera, and a little sombrero on the corner of that photo, cactus. I love this. It's really nice. So I actually recreated this in Design Space. So if you go to the website, you'll be able to recreate this paper from the images that I did with a Design Space link for you. So it was just placing photos around. This was the resort we were at. Was the Rio Palace. Anyway, it's the beds were rock hard, but that was years ago. They probably have new mattresses now. This is quite an old album of mine. Okay, so now this page is just photos scattered around a tropical looking paper. We were just checking in, and we were bumping into all kinds of people. There were like 50 people at this wedding, so we're running into all kinds of family, and that's just the lobby. I don't know why my husband took a picture there where I'm walking through the lobby. Not much to that page. A few of these are just pretty backgrounds, but all right, this is beautiful paper, beautiful tropical paper. So the beach was closed one day because the winds were so high and the waves were so strong. They were just crashing. So I found this title, Catch a Wave. I did it quite large and just posted some of the pictures that we took from of the beach being like really wild day at the beach. But this paper is so beautiful, it just made the page. So I thought the surfboards were good because that's what surfers like. So the day after the beach was closed, it's open again, but it was very windy. The waves were still quite large. So anyway, I thought this was a perfect image for the corner of this page, the seahorse with all this seaweed. I love this image. I think that's from Art Nouveau. Anyway, I took this coordinate polka dot paper and cut out a block for the middle, a piece for up here, and a big border for over here. And then I put another one on a different coordinating pattern on top of it and embossed that with circles, but wild circles, so it looked like motion for the water. The waves were wild. I just stuck a surfboard on here and put a beach title there. But I do love this image. I did emboss the seahorse and the seaweed here. I love that. I guess I wasn't into inking yet, or I certainly would have inked that. Like now, today I would ink that image. This is old. It's like 15 years old. So, okay, this is just tropical paper, and these were chipboard embellishments. So I just placed photos around and decorated with a title and some tropical flowers. Just walking around the resort, looking around, getting to know it. So since there were so many of us, we would make arrangements to meet for dinner. And this was at a Japanese restaurant. It became our favorite, as I recall. We went there a few times. So it was fun nights. We were dancing at night, having special dinners. So I just called it Fun Nights, added some music, and this wonderful fun image of a dancing couple. So that I like using these images. There's a few of them, and they're really nice for wedding receptions as well. And there's the title, Boogie. So here too, this is just gorgeous, gorgeous paper. So when I have beautiful paper, you kind of don't want to cover it up with photos, but I just cut it into a big wide border here and a block here, and then just place some photos all around. But we went into town this day. Oh, this tree had these long seeds, pods hanging. I thought it might be vanilla beans, but I don't know. If anyone knows what this tree is, I would love to know. Please post in the comments below, because it was just gorgeous. I've never seen another one like it. Anyway, so we're still in town, Los Cabos, and there was just walking all around, my husband was taking pictures all over the place. So there was this park bench with this senor with a sombrero on. So I found this image in Design Space, or it was on a Cricut cartridge. Back in those days, there was no Design Space. Anyway, I thought it was kind of cute. So I did him to match this. And I put a sombrero on the corner, title Mexico, and some cactus. I made a border along the bottom, a wide one, to hold all these photos. And that's kind of a simple page. Boy, my scrapbooking has changed. All right. I had this paper that had Mexico on it. And so this is still in town. We stopped for lunch and we were serenaded. The musicians playing. Just fun pictures, crazy pictures with all kinds of fun images. I just did a border with this paper over here to tie the pages together. Good memories. Here's that Japanese restaurant again. We went there several nights. So I thought I would do a Japanese theme. So I did a bamboo, because this was all bamboo in the entrance here. And then there was a pagoda here. So I did that, a pagoda and lanterns. It was an interesting restaurant inside, and I just put some blocks of paper in the background behind things. Kind of simple. I'm using solid paper here. I haven't switched over to all pattern paper yet. Okay, so in the pool, we were doing exercises in the pool. So my husband, I guess, was taking pictures of us. And then there was a swim up bar. So we went to that. Never done that before. And it's just pictures of us all around. So because we're in the water so much, I have a big splash title and a mermaid. Because after all, we are mermaids, right? Relaxing is another title here for the bar photo. Just very tropical papers. And then here we are around the pool again. This was the second time in a year that I'd been to Los Cabos. And this trip was in the summer, which was, I don't like to go south in the summer, but anyway, we had to go for the wedding. Okay, so here's the happy couple about to be married, and there's the parents. So we're just lounging around the pool, taking pictures, chilling by the pool, and this is a great image from, I think it's Pack Your Bags. So I used this tropical paper. I created a big border here and a background for this page here. Added some Mexican images, and that's it. Okay, so we did a glass bottom boat tour. I guess this is what you could see through the bottom of the boat. And I did it with my sister-in-law, her sister-in-law, my niece, and I think my sister too. So I did this, found this wonderful image of a boat, and added some embellishments to it. This is Ocean Tour, and we were going to see the Los Cabos Arch. And, oh, that's an unusual boat. Looks like a pirate ship. Anyway, I just put a great big flower on here. Kind of like these flowers here. She was terrified. She was getting seasick. We had to go back early. The water was very rough. Okay, so this is the rocks. The rock formations were absolutely beautiful. So I found this rock image, and then I did it in the colors of all the rocks here. And this was another beach that we went by. It was the locals were all using this beach. There were no resorts around it. And there's 3 big birds up there. That was an interesting photo. There's one there. So I just placed the photos around and added flourishes everywhere because the water really was quite rough when you got close. Apparently this is where 2 different oceans meet, or sections of water meet, and it causes lots of currents. And oh boy, were there pelicans. So this was a fun page to do. I did a triple border along here. I had this image in my stash of birds, and then I created a border here with, this is a purchased one on top of an embossed. I embossed this after so that it would, foil paper embossed really gives it pop. So this image was with flourishes too, so it was kind of cute. These pelicans were so close. It was amazing. Very interesting. He took the boat right up to the rocks. Lots of fun. I think they smell too. Tell you, the sea lions sure do when you get close to them. All right. So this is the Cabo Arch in all these photos. So very interesting structures. So I had this in my stash. I put this in this corner. I created a border here and up here for a title, Travel and Arch. This was in my stash. It was the same collection as this, and the colors of this went with the rock colors. The water was very green here, so that's why it's on green paper. This was perfect paper, and the green and cream to go with it. Very simple scrapbooking for the most part. All right, I guess this is on I think this was near the end of our visit. We walked around the hotel and started taking some pictures. That was the pool and different places around. This was a wall of water coming down. It was interesting. Anyway, I took this paper, created a border here and a big block of it there. And then this border coordinates with this paper pad. So I used it there, and I matted it on a paper that I had embossed already. So just a few, this is chipboard and this is chipboard as well. Guess I wasn't doing as much. I didn't have that many Cricut cartridges then. I love this paper. Very tropical. So this is, again, going around the hotel, having fun, taking pictures all over the place. So this is perfect tropical paper. And I just added a title here. I had a collection of those and created a square here and put a photo in the center. So I added a little sticker there. Paradise, it sure was. And then on the very last morning, I went for a walk. And the hotel right next door had a cactus garden, and I'd never seen a cactus garden before. So I took a bunch of photos of it and scrapbooked this with just a title, Cactus Garden. So I hope you enjoyed this album, Scrapbook, Travel Scrapbook 14 at my website. If you want design space links for any of these pages, you can go there and you can save them to your design space. Thanks for watching.